Might as well get this started. Because you know what? Mishaka is going to join us in a moment now. And we're going to jump on and do some hardcore leveling. Oh, light's still not turned on. Why are they not turned on? Thought I fixed that. Oh, there we go. Now you can actually see my face. Beautiful, beautiful face. Oh, it's because it needs an update. Yeah, we're going to do that later. That's why I didn't actually light up. And do muffins, do streaming. There we go. Now it's back to where it used to be. So, today, Mishaka and I are going to start leveling our moo cows. A little bit. We're going to do it live. I'm just playing a little bit of music and we'll jump into the game, and I'm going to call Mishaka now.
Good evening, dude.
Good evening, my man.
What's your day been like?
It's been busy. I have to go and give a lecture, even though it's a holiday.
Okay.
Actually, pretty cool. That's the first freelance lecture I've given. Pretty
Well,
cool.
we should give it later on.
Implementation of teaching strategies in the 21st century.
Okay.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Do you do it like mainly scripted, or do you essentially just go off on a tangent of your own?
Honestly, I did it. I had planned it out. I made a presentation, and everything, and did a few. They had 3 assignments or workshops they had to complete.
Mm-hmm. And what seemed to be the feedback?
Well, most of them loved it. There was one who was very opposed to the notion of what I was presenting. Because she thought it would be useless, something she would never use, or something she would never really enjoy. And that was fair enough, you know. And I did say that to her, but overall they liked the way I'd broken it up. So we had the introduction to the material that they each got. They each had 2 folders they needed to work with the material they were working with. Mm-hmm. So what I presented wasn't just something up on the projector, but something they could actually physically sit with afterwards, with extended like reading lists and stuff with material they could read while they were working. And then after about half an hour of going over this material, they went out and they worked for an hour using the implementation. So all of them had brought a syllabus, like a teaching or a theme, a lesson plan for a theme that they were going to do, and then they were divided into groups of different, like math teachers, Danish teachers, and English teachers were split in, so there was one of each in each group, and then they were supposed to use their new methodology, their new way of planning and doing this on this. So they took what they already had and created something new they could teach, and then they had to use like post-its and a blackboard, and they would put them up there and take pictures of them and stuff. So they had these ideas, this mind map almost. And I would be walking around, of course, helping out and answering questions. And then they came back and we looked at what had been our experience with this, not the result of it, but what our experience was. What did we actually experience doing this? What was the difficult part? What was the good parts? What did we learn from this experience? And a lot of them said it was very, very intense, because they actually felt like they were being told what they had done was not good enough.
Which I reckon is essentially true.
But exactly
to some degree.
Yeah, if you look at it in the context of what I'm teaching them, of course it's true, because they've never learned to do this before. So they've never looked. So that when they presented their lesson plan, the other teachers would be like pointing out mistake or holes in that lesson plan, because they'd not used this methodology before. So this was completely new to them. So completely fair that they didn't really know what they were doing, you know. So like for them, so as I said, as I said to them while we were doing it, it's also, you have to be aware of this. This is the first time you're doing it, so of course you'll have an experience of feeling like you don't know what you're doing. But I said, what I'm actually teaching you is not just using this methodology. I'm teaching you guys to look at how you work together in a different way, because what I'm forcing you guys to do now is to share knowledge. What you're used to is you sit with your little nugget of knowledge and you hold on to that. This is my method. This is what makes me special as a teacher. And you hoard that and you use that as a building stone, like your ego booster. And what I'm trying to do is take your ego from you doing well and your ego boost from you doing well and move that ego boost over to your team doing well. So we are starting to look at this as a team. We're looking at this as a not like a team. Wow, we're a team. We work together. No, as an actually sports team, like a national team. We're looking at you with that eyes. That is what we're trying to do. And then that led me over into working with the culture and narrative teaching and stuff like that, where we worked with creating a new culture where you would work this way. And I told them a story about how you did this in professional sports and stuff, and led them over to working this way. And I said, this is the way to do it, because what we've learned through massive amount of experience is that kids are not happy in the school system. Kids, there are 3 factors we factor in when we have successful kids. We look at the skills they need in society. Are we giving them the skills they need in society after they're done in school? We look at their grades. Have we gotten them the maximum amount of grades they can get? And are they happy? Are they thriving? And if we look at these 3, over the last 60, 70 years, what we're seeing is, well, for a period they were happy, but their grades sucked. And they didn't get the skills they needed. Then we learned from that, and now they got the grades they needed, but they didn't get the skills they needed. And to be fair, they got less happy as well. So what we did was we taught them the skills they needed out in everyday life, but their grades didn't improve, and neither did their happiness. So what we're doing now is we're taking them, putting them in a Venn diagram and see, where do these 3 overlap? And then we say, okay, that is where we work. What will make the kids happier? Which method will give them the skills they need? And what will improve their grades all at the same time? And that's what we're focusing on. And then I said, and again, the same woman who said she didn't like it, she started piping in. And then I said to her, then I went into my Danish fleet analogy. I basically told them how in 1807, when the British invaded Denmark and sacked Copenhagen, they also stole our fleet. That was a major loss for the Danes, because we had the 2nd biggest fleet in the world and really proud of our fleet. And so the Danish Naval Department basically contacted the Danish Naturstyrelsen, so basically our environmental department back then, and they ordered ordered that they should plant oak trees and enough oak trees in Danish nature to rebuild the Danish fleet. So that's basically 200 ships, with half of them being ship of the lines, and first rate and second rate ships of the lines. So that's almost 3 million oak trees. And that's sounds like a really good plan, doesn't it? Except for
a damn good start.
Except for the fact that oak trees need to mature for over 100 years before they're ready to be used in shipbuilding.
Small detail.
So basically what they did, they had a problem, they found the solution, but they didn't take into account what would happen with their field in the next 100 or so years. Because in 2019, the Danish Forestry Service called up the Danish Department of Defense and told them, you know what, your trees for your ships are now ready to harvest. And they didn't need them. And they didn't need them. So basically, Denmark had now around 3 million oak trees that we didn't need for anything, because we hadn't taken that into account. And that's what I tell them. Right now, you're looking at teaching in the limited view that you have, and you're not considering the future. So when you're not considering the future, you're not preparing for the future. So you are actually setting yourself and education, the field of education, up for failure. You have to consider what will happen in 100 years. And to know what will happen in 100, nobody can know. But to start figuring about it, you have to think, okay, what will society look like? what will be the needs in the job sector, what will be the needs for these people, and you have to work from there.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what this methodology do. It removes the ceiling, the artificial ceiling we put on teaching, and let those that can just run away with it. And it allows us to focus more widely, and it allows us to motivate students.
Yeah.
And she still didn't agree with me, but at least I got my point across.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, right? Like all of this information, even when given in a meaningful and tangible way, it's not like if you're not on that page when you start having this, when you start taking this lecture and receiving this information,
Yeah.
it's not like you can process all of this information in the span of a conversation.
Mm,
So it might not have landed with her. Was it her? I don't know.
yeah.
At this point in time, but who knows? Maybe in half a year's time, when this has landed, maybe partially, at the very least, you and her will be on more of the same page. Who knows? If you move someone even an inch when it comes to uh, having an argument, if you want to call it that, then I
Yeah.
think that's the
Yeah,
best you can hope
definitely.
for.
Definitely. So I'm not disappointed. And as I said to them, their principal can bring me in 100 times.
Yeah.
Or a lot of others. But it starts with them. They have to be the catalyst for changing the culture in their workplace. They have to be the ones who start sharing knowledge and work together. Because if they don't do it, then what I'm doing is pointless. And I looked at them and said, I look, I'm not working here. I don't plan on work here. So I don't really give a shit. I'm going to get paid no matter if you use what I say or not. So I can stand up here. I'm still going to get paid. So I don't really give a shit if you use it. Like, it's not going to impact me if you use what I teach you or not. The only people you're pretty much cheating is yourself, because, like, I've made money whether or not you use this. And I could see their face like, so if we don't use what you've taught us, we pretty much wasted our school's money. Pretty much. And that's on you, not on me.
Yeah, but then you could use that same argument. Why would they really care if they've used their school's money if they still end up getting paid at the end of the day as well?
That's true. That's true. Hey, Nova. How are you doing? Yeah, not too bad. Just getting started now. Are you ready to log in?
Yeah. I'm just gonna boot up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a sec.
How are you doing tonight? Or today, whatever time it is.
Oh no,
In
I'm
whatever.
doing just fine, man. Doing all good.
Oh, good.
I started playing something called pickleball with my
Mm-hmm.
coworkers. Went playing yesterday, and
Yeah.
if you don't know, it's just kind of like tennis, but with
Mm-hmm.
a low net and wooden rackets instead.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking brilliant. But I've been essentially inactive and haven't moved for like
Mm.
2 years since I injured my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
So now I am entirely immobilized by muscle soreness, and yeah.
Pretty much
But yeah,
how I
no,
feel today as well.
immobilized by sore muscles.
Oh yeah, Nova just said he finished the project, so now listen up here, Nova. Like I decided yesterday, because I was going to be away all today, and my wife was home yesterday. She had the day off. That I was
Okay.
gonna, we were gonna finish one of our spare rooms in the house, bedrooms in the house. So I tore out the carpet, I put all the paneling off, and I pretty much emptied the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I painted all the walls and all the everything twice. And then I started putting down a new oak laminate flooring, and I
Right.
finished that in a day. And I could barely get out of bed this morning. My whole body ached.
How many square meters did you actually?
Well, painting was just about 60 surface wise, and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
flooring was 24.
Yeah, that's a fair bit to go through in a day, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Can we log in right off the bat? Just.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry about the sound.
I am not hearing a sound.
Ah, great. I'm slurping up the last of my wrap. That's my treat for myself today.
A wrap. Or
A
what?
frap. Frappe from McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Muchísimo.
So do we have any idea what the parameters are of how quickly within each other we have to log in, or?
No, there's nothing we have to worry about there, honestly.
Okay.
I checked the dev Discord and nothing, or the Miss Discord, and there was nothing to worry about. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, we are
Heading towards
oh yeah,
whatever it's called.
Camp Narachi.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, we start the day out right.
Oh yes.
God, I love being a cow. I actually I played the gnome for a little bit today. I got to 19, and I tried to moo, and it doesn't make any noise whatsoever.
Ah.
Yeah.
By the way, are there any trainers at all in Narachi?
Narachi? Yeah, yeah.
There are, yeah.
Okay. If you want back quick, go kill pigs, and then he dies.
Yeah.
Apparently the pigs killed him. Oh no. I was actually sitting there today thinking, I saw so many people die in when I was on the gnome, and I was just sitting there thinking, how the hell do you keep dying pre-level 10?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get it either.
Okay, I could understand, like, if you're trying to do like Princess, for example, and I don't know what you're doing, or if you're trying some of the elite quests where you don't know what you're doing. Fair enough, but still, like, the amount of people dying to shit. I could understand it if every person got wiped off the face of the earth when fighting a hawker, for example. But
yeah,
like, this is most of them died to like kobolds or murlocs, which are just some of those that just are hardcore hunted down on the server when people are on. Like, they barely get a chance to respawn before they're dead again. So I'm sitting there going, well, how are you dead?
Well, I kind of wonder how many people from like retail that haven't really played Classic, how many of those, for example, are actually playing hardcore? Because if you compare leveling in retail and Classic, of course, you're not able to pull 20 mobs and survive when you first start out.
True, but you don't really have the option of pulling 20 mobs at a time because they are, dead. That's my kind of my thought, because so many of them are dead. Oh, there's the guy. Oh, he's AFK. No point in moving at an AFK. Yes. Fuck you, buddy.
Well, it's not. It's just sometimes it's just about the message, man.
Okay.
AFK or not.
He's gonna come back to that. Just like. Oh god. I actually have pretty full bag. Oh no, I forgot.
What did you forget?
I forgot that totems actually take up bag space.
Oh right, they do.
Oh, my life.
Which totem did you get now?
I just got the earth totem. So, not really anything. Not too bad, but not too useful either.
No.
Look, I'm actually, if you look right here, right? This kind of shows just how lazy Blizzard was in the implementation. Look at the line here of how the green grass just immediately cuts off. Like, there's no fade in, no transition, just like green grass cut. Jesus Christ, man.
Greetings. Goodbye.
Oh well, because it's cows. I guess it has to be cheeses.
Oh yes.
Oh, there's other people around.
Walk with the earth.
get to put your heartstone here.
Yep.
What brings you here? May the
I'm gonna take the water.
May the eternal sun shine.
Empty our bag.
you wish to speak?
I'm not really gonna bother with first aid, honestly.
No, I don't think we have to this early when we're playing together.
Like honestly, I could like we don't really in the Torah here in Mulgore, we don't really get a linen cloth either this early, do we? Like Alliance normally gets them relatively early, don't they? Because of the
Yeah.
kobolds.
Yeah, and you get them pretty early as a when you get to the barons and stuff as well.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Whoop whoop whoop.
I've been expecting.
All right, that's all of
I
them.
guess we just go out and kill everything we see now, essentially, because
Yep.
we get quests all over fucking Mulgore.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit! Like none of this is localized, is it?
No.
Oh, the pale main poachers and tanners and skinners. I guess we head down there towards that.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ! Like in Elven Forest, it's like just one tiny area every time, and this is just like go everywhere.
Yeah. But fucking aesthetics of Mulgore is
Oh,
still
yeah.
as always as I don't know, so satisfying.
Yeah, Mulgore is a lot nicer than. Oh, fuck you, stupid ass hunter. I think I saw an ambercorn. Yep, right here. Yoink.
Josh.
Oh, Wellstone as well. Okay, yeah.
It's too far away.
Sit down. I'll get this guy over here.
I'm out of
Yeah.
range.
Man, so nice to have fucking charge there.
Yeah, I can imagine. Don't you run away from me. Ah, okay. Or that was quick.
What was quick?
Getting the Plane Strider
Yeah.
skill. There's another move over here. Fuck you. Standing and staring at a wall. Stupid move.
There he is.
I think he's AFK.
Yeah, but he got it. He got the message.
I hope so. At least it wasn't for lack of trying.
No. Oh shit, now I forgot to buy my spells anyway while I was in town.
Yeah. Get them later.
It's only like Thunderclap anyway.
You shoot arrows, do you?
Who does?
This guy. These
Oh.
guys. Okay, this guy is just not taking damage.
No, he's level 8.
Oh, okay. Oh no, poor Warlock. Flap. 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 I almost feel like I'm back on the Warlock again with my Void Walker. I'm telling you, my leveling just sped up when I got my wand on the Warlock.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Oh shit, we got 3 on.
I got it. We got a
And the
respawn.
fourth- Yeah.
You go get the guy casting at me.
Nice one. Oh, and a crit. Stuff.
There we go. Another one. There's an amber corn right here if you want one.
No, go for it.
No, I already got mine.
Oh, all of them. Shit.
Yeah, you only need 2. So.
Oh, shit.
That spell isn't ready yet.
So no more poachers. Now we just need the tanners and the skinners.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the skinner.
We got a Tanner up here.
Yeah.
2 Tanners.
I managed to pull a poacher as well.
It's alright.
I'm experiencing a little bit of input lag now.
A little bit of what, sorry?
A little bit of lag. I don't know why.
Oh.
There's another amber corn right over the tree. Would you fuck
Yeah.
off? Oh, we're done with Skinners. Fuck off. Is it only the Tanners we need now?
Yes.
I can't cast that yet.
Found another one.
Oh, there. Yeah.
That's the Skinner.
Yeah.
Skinner.
Tanner up there.
Need 2 more. I'm getting one.
I'm out of range.
Got one.
Nice.
Hey, you just want to stand there and cast or what? Bastard. No, black leather pouch. There we go.
Is that
More
all of
black
them?
pouch.
Do we need more?
Yeah, that was all.
Good stuff.
And we have the Prairie Wolf paws, the Prairie Wolf head, and the Swoop Gizzard and Trophy Swoop Quill.
Yeah, we get the Wellstones right over here. Right?
Yeah, let's head that way.
Let's see.
Oh, that's nice. Getting a new
Yep.
bag.
It's
Fuck you.
Question is, should I level as Prot or should I level as Fury?
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really think it matters too much. Like, the faster we kill shit, the better, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
So
and
I'm just thinking, will it be sufficient to do dungeons if I am Fury?
most people who are Fury do dungeons, even though they're Fury.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Like, until Sulfurak, it doesn't really matter, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
I'm not gonna do tailoring, are you?
No, maybe it's a few silvers.
Yeah, exactly. We have mounts that need to be bought.
Oh yeah. So the strange thing, perhaps, about the duo situation then is
Mhm.
how does it work then? If we can't be online without each other, how do we do like professions? Do I have to run along with you if you want to do a gathering profession and vice
Yep.
versa? Wow.
Even better is the fact that if one of us dies, the other one has to delete their character too.
Oh my goodness.
So basically, we are soul bound to each other.
Whoever thought of that should be tortured.
We have to remember, hardcore is just that. It's hardcore.
Yeah, yeah, I'm realizing that.
Like it is meant to be hardcore.
That's still the
Not really sure what I think about the hardcore server that they're announcing. That they
I
announced.
haven't heard many specifics about it, like if they're gonna change something or what they're actually doing to.
No.
Oh, we have the quest giver over here. Might as well take the quest because this guy wanders around.
Wonders, yeah. I'm not really sure. Like, I think, like, I'm afraid that some of the ideas, like for example, trading and auction housing, is going to be. Like, I agree that hardcore is hardcore,
I'm out of range.
and it should be difficult, right? But
So what did
Well-
they say about auction houses? Were
like
they
right
gonna-
now, like I haven't said anything, but right now you're not allowed to use the auction house at or post box at any point in time.
Yeah.
Not even at max level, and I think at max level, I think maybe that restriction doesn't make as much sense. But I think mostly the reason it's there is to prevent like gold buy or GDKP runs and shit like that to prevent that from being the norm.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I think that's good. But an integral part of World of Warcraft and its economy is the auction house. So how they're going to balance that on a classic server, I'm not really sure of.
Yeah, because it definitely comes down to like when it comes down to raiding, if you don't have certain, and that's going to be the meta regardless. If you don't have certain consumables or end buffs, you're
Yeah.
still gonna be significantly disadvantaged.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are very unlikely to even gonna want to accept you into the raids or
Yeah.
guilds or whatever.
And are they going to carry over the Season of Mastery as well with like the idea of world buffs being removed upon entry into raids and shit?
I haven't heard anything about the season of mastery.
No, so I'm really curious at what it's going to turn out to be like. Because that's really gonna, like, I think they need to find a clever way to balance it, because professions like, for example, enchanting are just never going to be leveled by the majority because of the restrictions on it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I disagree with the restrictions on it, I'm just saying it's, you see the problem with it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I agree that the integrity of the core of essentially making hardcore also like solo self-bound,
Yeah.
the integrity of that is like you can't compromise at all because
No.
the moment that's gone, people will just it just doesn't work.
And that's why I think like hardcore classic official servers are going to be harder to balance, because the hardcore challenge is something like there are people on the server who, like, you know, don't participate in this challenge at all.
Yeah.
And so most of what we do here is self-imposed, you know. But with like on an official server, that will be imposed on us. I'm not really sure Blizzard is ready to do that.
No, I don't think so actually.
They claim they are, just don't think they're completely aware of what that entails.
But then again, it's the first hardcore mode thing that Blizzard implements at all. So, you know,
Yeah.
you can't expect it to be perfect from the get-go, even if you wish it was. Regardless, I think it's a step in the right direction.
I think so too, yeah. The only thing I've been sitting here like since the announcement has been how are we like, I'm doing the whole Blizzard routine, how are we going to screw this up? That's pretty much what I'm sitting here thinking is how can they possibly screw this up?
XP boosts.
Yeah, and like remember, just remember the WoW shop is going to move over here relatively quickly.
Yeah, they're gonna want to make money out of it as much as
Yeah.
they can, because they realize, or probably realize, that their pattern of implementing anything is that the longevity of whatever they implement, whether it's systems, expansions, etc., doesn't live long,
No,
and so they're likely gonna want to make as much money out of the dead horse as fast as they can.
yeah,
Saying that, while we are sitting and playing a 17-year-old game,
yeah,
the irony isn't lost on me, but
no. I think mainly what is with this game and why I still play it is just like it's a way to relax. Like I actually feel relaxed when I play it.
yeah.
Like League of Legends, for example, I love the game, but like I don't feel relaxed playing it ever.
No.
Here I could almost lean my chair back and actually enjoy it.
I kind of felt rather relaxed playing Teamfight Tactics. So like auto chess games, quite
Yeah,
okay.
I never got into Teamfight Tactics. I sucked too much at it.
Did you ever try any of the seasons?
No, I think I tried it once, and I felt like I needed a spreadsheet to be able to understand half of it.
Yeah, I mean it's a steep learning curve. It definitely is. But I mean, so was League of Legends, right?
Yeah, true.
Once you're into it, it's you don't have to focus on everything at face value.
I think also one of the attractions for World of Warcraft now, for me, is the fact that I don't have the steep learning curve.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like I step straight into this game, I know what I'm doing, I know how to do it, and I can relax, not having to worry too much.
Yeah. And you also have like categories, like even when if you start playing new expansions or you're facing bosses, dungeons, you kind of know what categories of mechanics there are in the game.
Yeah,
So whenever you see something, it's not like you're, oh my god, this is so alien, I don't know how to handle that.
exactly.
I've seen this in 8 expansions prior.
Oh my god, we sound like old men.
Yeah, a little bit.
The question is, what is a phenomena? The question is, who gives a sh...
Yep.
Oh my god, grumpy old men. That's just... at this point in time. Oh, I need to pay attention. Yeah, I need to pay attention to your health bar a little bit. Good word, Walker.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's just completely mentally tapped out there.
Yep.
I would have been like when you died, like, oh, fuck, really? Okay.
But I do to further on your point of wanting to be able to relax when you sit and play a game. I think one of the games that does that really brings the best of both worlds in that is games like Path of Exile, for example.
I find Path of Exile way too confusing.
I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. Like entry curve once again super high and everything. But once you play the game, you essentially learn the game, right? Then the vast majority of your gameplay can be very relaxing because you're just running maps. You're not really caring if you die. Nothing happens. You just make currency. You enjoy your build, and while doing that, you build towards boss fights, etc. And you build towards difficult league mechanics and gather materials for super advanced crafting sessions. You know, things that
Yeah.
actually requires your intention and engagement.
Yeah.
So you get the relaxation when you want it, when you're, you know, after a long work day or whatever.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, if you're like, hey, you know what, fuck, I want to really get down into the nitty gritty things of stuff, then you can in the same game. Which
I think
is,
that's great.
is beautifully.
So it's basically it's comfort viewing or comfort playing. For
Yeah.
example, like I love. Yeah, you ain't getting that. Fuck. Like that's kind of if I'm going through like a little bit of a rough patch or something, I need some comforting, like comfort food for the soul, pretty much. I sit down, for example, and I watch, like, I put on the TV show Gilmore Girls. Nothing bad happens in Gilmore Girls. It's just basically a show about a mother and her kid. That's pretty much it, right? There's nothing I have to worry about. There's nothing I have to concern myself with. So I just sit down and I watch Gilmore Girls. Like, it might sound really massively stupid.
No, fair enough.
But like that's kind of, nothing bad happens in Gilmore Girls, right? So, did you just hit level 7? Oh, you're behind me still. Okay, I thought, like, had you just stinged without me? No. And that's kind of like World of Warcraft to me. Oh, that's a level 10. That's a level 10.
Oh, we got this. Don't worry.
Oh, did you see Snacky Box? His invasion videos.
No.
So basically, over the last like little while, they've basically been making like level 1 dwarves and Taurens and just going nuts on the server, like all the way to Booty Bay and doing the what's it called? The pirate chest in Booty Bay or in Stranglethorn Vale. The Gurubashi Arena, and they've like invaded Stormwind and shit like that. And the same on the dwarves, they invaded Orgrimmar and shit as level 1s.
Fucking hell. No, I haven't seen that.
That's actually pretty cool. Like I'm not right like a normally a Snacky Box viewer, but that was actually pretty cool. Like just the fact that there's a community that people gather around to do something so utterly like pointless just for giggles. I like that. Like there's no other point other than just let's have some fun. I like that aspect of it.
Well, I mean, I'm unfortunate. He's like, I agree with part of that, but then at the same time, you know, it's also because, like, yes, we're doing it for the fun of it, and because we're gonna make shit tons of money because it's good, like, quote unquote, good content, and we do it because people are gonna watch it, you know?
Yeah, but the people who show up for it, like, and participate in it, that they do it for no other reason than shits and giggles.
Yes, that's fair enough.
And I like that. Like, I think that's part of the experience of World of Warcraft, is doing random shit for the random shit of it.
Yeah.
And how many more talents do you need?
2. 3, sorry.
Oh no.
2?
Oh no, poor Tauren Shaman died at level 10. Which is, then we should stick around if you need more, because I need 2 more.
Oh yeah.
No reason running away from them when we need more of them.
No, I figured, I thought they were more in that direction.
Nope. Over here. Just gonna save this buddy.
Oh, just one more.
I need to get closer.
You were dealing so much more damage than I am, by the way.
Yeah, but I have a 2-hander and instant cast spells. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Like I'm a cow swinging a massive branch with a massive knob on the end
Yep.
and throwing pieces of rock in their face at tremendous speeds. Like you're whacking them with a small axe, right? Like
It's not that small. It's average.
that's not what she said. Done.
Oh, nice.
You need one more, or
Oh yeah, I do actually. Shit. Oh, and a chest.
oh,
up there as well.
chest.
Yeah.
All right. Can I stay out of combat? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I can't open it in combat.
No. Ooh, there's a gun in here, a rifle in here, so.
Nothing really interesting, just grey shit. Right, that should be it.
Yeah.
Plane Strider Talons and Femur and oh, Kodos. Hey Kodos. We're done with these, aren't we? Or do you need more?
Oh yeah, no, we were. Yeah.
I like how all the alphas are in the same position on the map, like they should be spread out, honestly,
Yeah.
realistically. But then again, when did two-legged cows make sense? Talking two-legged cows, and then normal cows rocking around in Elden Forest going moo. I really wish I could make the Alistair joke on this one. You
What
can't
Alistar
milk those.
jokes?
You can't milk those.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of range.
Chance to hit reduced by 33%. Disgusting.
Yeah. That a low-level mob has that ability. And then it runs away, of course. Bitch. Your bag's full? Are your bag's full?
Oh yeah, completely.
Maybe we should just head back then to sell some stuff, hand in the quest we already have.
Yeah, why not?
We'll kill on the way if we find more, but I think you need to empty your bags, honestly.
Yeah.
I only have 4 slots left as well. So.
I've already had to like throw out creature products and shit. Just
Yeah. Oh yes, the moo is annoying, but it is part of our brand. Repeat, the undead warlock has died. Okay. But you can say he's now on a rinse and repeat cycle. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched Friends.
the entire show, unfortunately, probably like 10 or 15 times.
Yeah, same. Okay. So you remember at one point Phoebe is like sitting around in Central Perk and she's singing. She's like, I'm in the shower and I'm writing a song. Tell me if you've heard it, right?
Yeah, yeah, no. that
Yeah,
rings a bell.
and then they snap away to a conversation. They come back to her, and then she's in there. Lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat as needed. And I was
Yeah.
like, I never really got that. And just like a few weeks ago, when I rewatched the show, I was like, oh, she's reading off the damn soap bottle.
No, I never got that either, actually.
I was like, fuck. I felt so stupid when I realized it was a fucking soap bottle she was reading, because it made no sense to me that her chorus was lather, rinse, repeat. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, what the hell is that?
May the eternal sun shine upon
Yeah, now it makes sense. She was too lazy to write the song, so she simply just looked at the
peace.
soap bottle.
Go in peace.
Sell some shit. Ooh, there's actually an upgrade here. A withered staff instead of my eldest king.
Alright.
It looks exactly the same. Fuck.
I've been expecting you.
Well, good. I've been expecting you too. Okay, apparently that was not what he wanted to hear. What about this?
Be careful.
No? Okay. What a grumpus. Dude?
Yeah.
Not you. Where's my shaman trainer?
Are you level 8 already?
No.
Almost.
I didn't pick up anything at level 6. I think.
Nah, neither did I.
The winds guide you.
Oh, I did. Okay. Hey, lightning shield. That's gonna be.
Warrior trainers out here, right?
What do I get? I get Earth Shock. Okay.
Ancestors watch
All right. Let's have a look. Do we have any quest hubs? The Rite of Vision, where we need to go up there.
Oh, let's just start heading in a direction.
Oh, that's the damn wolf we have to follow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Might as well do that. All
Do
right.
we have to retake the quest then, or do we just...
No, you need to drink the water. You have water of the seers in your
Oh, yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so
Secret,
apparently 30 seconds to drink water. Okay, apparently we are lightweights.
Alright, I can run and get a coke. 1 sec. Yeah, made it.
Okay, wolfies. Oh!
No, sorry, no. That is the only howl we're allowed to do.
Oh, sorry. Move. Moo.
Mad cow.
That should have been my name.
Do you remember though?
No.
You must remember Oxhorn, right?
Remember what?
Oxhorn? No.
No.
Oh my goodness. He was like the biggest, almost like, well, one of the handful of biggest YouTubers in the entire classic and TBC era.
Okay. No.
Do you remember Nim?
Nope.
The warlock Nim?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
What is all these strange names you mentioned?
Well, I mean, they essentially just did, like quirky, World of Warcraft songs, like Gnome Overboard, and they made like this.
Were they the ones who did like the really early "the internet is for porn" shit?
It was in the exact same wave of
Okay.
videos, but it wasn't the same maker.
Okay. That's still the greatest song ever made.
I know, right? Yeah.
And the World of Warcraft video is fucking awesome. You know what still blows my mind?
Tell me.
Whenever I think about the fact that I don't know if you watched it. Have you watched The Legend of Vox Machina?
The Legend of Vox Machina.
Vox Machina, yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh my god. Do you have Prime? Please tell me you have Prime.
I do not have Prime.
Oh my god. Alright, so basically you've heard of Critical Role, right?
Critical Role? No.
Yeah, like the D&D YouTube or the D&D community online.
No, I never
Okay.
engaged.
Roll20 is basically a site that deals with all that shit. Anyway,
Oh, right. Yep.
yeah.
Sorry, I signed up for it because I was
Yeah.
going to do one of those things
Yeah.
completely.
So-
I know what
so-
you're talking about.
yeah. So basically, Vox Machina takes it's basically made out of people, like basically the story is D&D players living in this epic world, but they are pretty much just D&D role playing their characters like real life D&D role players do, with all the same fucked up thoughts and the same fucked up stereotypes. Really, really, like the bard basically sleeps with anything that has a hole, and like the rogue steals everything, and the barbarian just basically doesn't understand shit but wants to fight all the time.
Okay.
So that I'll move out the camera. My wife was just coming in to say goodnight. She doesn't like to kiss me on stream. But basically, it's this really epic, and I mean epic story that's told by these utter losers. And the best part of it is, like, the story is set right, but the actions is basically they have to stop the season. They can't animate a new season because they have to play the game first. So basically, in order for them to continue making the show, they actually have to play the game.
Right, okay, yeah.
It is hilarious. It is one of the best things I've seen on television in years. I am utterly fucking laughing my ass off every time because I can recognize the like, I played a lot of D&D in my time, and I can just recognize the fucking idiots these players are. Like, every stupid thing they do is basically what D&D players I've played with do.
Okay.
So, like, for example, I once had a D&D campaign, right, where they found this little puzzle box. And it was cursed. They knew it was cursed. How many more of those Planestrider talents do you need?
3 more.
Okay. So basically, they knew this box was cursed, right? And they were supposed to head to this town to pretty much get it sorted out and figure out what was in this box. But halfway through, they get sidetracked doing it. So instead of going to that town, they end up going down into this dwarven mine and under this mountain and following this river, right? And like, I as a DM just like felt like I wanted to punch them because they'd gone off track. So I ended up preparing this really elaborate story down in these mines. And these idiots, these absolute idiots, one of them decides to try and open the box even though he knows that there's a curse on it. So we roll for the curse, and they end up all being blind, right?
Yeah.
So they all end up blind, and inside this box was a demon, so that when they released this, open the box, this demon is now pretty much trying to get out, and it's talking to them, whispering behind them back, saying it'll kill them, it'll want to drink their blood, all this sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
But none of them know what it is, and I'm like, okay, this started after you open the box. It's pretty self-explanatory that this is what happened after. This is something that was inside the box, right? No, these four morons managed to convince themselves that it's the river talking to them, wanting to kill them.
And
I
what
was just
happened
sitting there. I was like, at that point, I just went, you know what, you guys, I'm done. I'm done. You guys, I just went, you're idiots. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And they're like, what? I was just like, how does any of that make sense?
then? Oh, crap.
Thanks. Like, think really hard, you four. How does the river plotting to kill you make any sense? Well, it could be a magic evil river. No, fuck off. What did you guys...
Sure, it could have been, but not in the context of being cursed
What
by
the
evil
fuck did you guys
fine.
just do?
Yeah.
Ah, we opened the box, yeah. What does a box normally... It normally contains something, yeah. So what makes the most sense? That the river wants to kill us. Okay, you know what? I'm done talking to you guys.
Well, ignorance is bliss, you know.
And that's pretty much it. And in this in Vox Machina, the barbarian, for example, picks up a cursed vampire blade, right? And it keeps telling him to kill, and it give it blood and shit. And he's too stupid to notice what it is. So he's just walking around thinking, "Whoa, who's talking to me?" And that's just pretty much what like I experienced with those guys, right? So I just sit there and go, that is every D&D player ever.
Yeah.
It is so fucking funny. Okay, why am I not using rock biter weapon?
I don't know.
So like, I really, I love it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's one of the best shows ever created. And it says something that other people think that as well, because it's been renewed for season 3 and 4 before they're even released. Like, before season 2 was even made and released, season 3 was already scheduled, already prepared. And the same with season 4. Now they've released season 2. Season 4 has already been put up. Like, it is, everybody who watches it loves it.
And what did you say the name of it was?
The Legend of Vox Machina.
I'm writing that in the chat. Legend of... How do you spell what?
VOX. Victor,
Machina.
Oscar, and separate. No,
Oh, normal V.
normal V, yeah.
We'll go 4 to 4.
What a four.
Let's buy some skills from up for level 8.
Oh, we got quests we can hand in. Okay. Gonna level up?
Mhm.
Okay, sweet. Nah, I love that show. Have you ever I don't know if you're into those sort of things. Are you into turn-based games at all, RPG games and shit?
I mean, I'm not into them. I have played
Okay.
a few throughout.
Okay.
throughout my
There
days,
was a French TV show once called The Dungeon of Neholbrook. It's basically the same thing, just made many years before Vox Machina and a little more child friendly. But they've basically made a dungeon crawler RPG with this. It is hilarious as well. Like, basically they all hate the dwarf in the party. Like, the dwarf is just fat, stupid, and ugly, and it smells. And that's 90% of the conversation. It's just like how they all hate the dwarf, and the dwarf is just too stupid to realize how much they hate him.
Lol.
It's just so hilarious.
The winds guide you.
Oh.
I need to actually get myself. I have a second monitor, but the wiring, the cables I had, it wasn't sufficient for it. Because
Okay.
I have what's it called, like a dock thing for
Mhm.
encrypted shit. What should
Yeah.
we call it? But it's not working with it properly. But once I get it set up, and I should get it set up,
Yeah.
that way we can start watching some of this shit while we're actually gaming.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So I take it you haven't watched Picard either.
No,
I don't know if you're a Trekkie or not at all.
I am. Or well, I mean, not old school Trekkie, but I'm a modern day Trekkie.
Ah, okay. So you watched Discovery, I assume.
No, just the movies.
Okay, fair enough. Because
But I like
Discovery was shit. Oh, but Picard actually, it's a good show.
Mhm.
I didn't like the second season, honestly, but the third actually shaping up to be the last and the best of them. It is going to be the
Okay.
last, but it is beyond good. Like old school, like not old school, but let's say the next generation good, in my opinion.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen
basically-
the series.
You've never seen Star Trek: The Next Generation?
No, I've only ever watched the movies.
Okay, well, I have to say, the Next Generation is, well, it's pretty much like watching the Next Generation again. It's that well made.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I really loved it. I think it's really sad that the new movies, never actually got around to showcasing the Borg. I understand that the new movies take place with Kirk and all that shit. Want to find some
Yeah.
plane striders while we're out here?
Yeah.
Or not plane striders, these guys. The swoops here.
I'm out.
So I understand that it makes sense that we don't really, okay, I pretty much just two shot of that. Yeah, so I understand that it makes sense that we didn't see them, but the Borg is such an iconic fucking enemy in the Star Trek universe. Like nothing that I think I speak for a lot of Trekkies when I say, or for a lot of storytellers and over, I don't think there's a villain that has ever been better designed than the Borg.
Okay.
The Borg are just pure and utter evil incarnate. Like they're not evil per se, but just their whole, like, the whole history, the fact that they are basically mind wiped creatures forced into like this biotic servitude with like machine parts grafted onto them. It's just, and then in this hive mind, it's just, and the fact that they just cause unspeakable evil to the galaxy and to the people. Like I always really like they're the epitome of writing a good villain in my mind, because there's no redemption, there's no goodness. Like for example, if you ever watched or read Harry Potter, how there's people out there who's like, oh, Snape is so misunderstood. Like there's nothing about that with the Borg, because the Borg are just They're not evil. They just want everybody to be part of their collective
Okay.
because they believe that that's perfection. They believe they're perfect like that. They strive to be perfect.
That sounds a little bit like modern day ideologies, to be honest.
Yes, and
Conceptually
that's
speaking.
I find that so fitting. I find it absolutely really fitting.
Yeah.
And in the second season of Picard, they pretty much wishy-washy that down completely. And I think that really sucked because the Borg are unrelenting, uncompromising, horrific. Like, the Borg basically only like talk in this really. How many more quills do you need?
2.
2. Okay. They basically only talk in this really like joined voice where they say, "We are the Borg. Prepare to be assimilated. Resistance is useless."
Right. Once again, reflection or representation of group identity is paramount.
Yes.
Eh?
And it was just, it is so fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I can see the anecdotes. I can see how that would be a.
Are we supposed to hand in a quest here? Or...
I seem to remember there's. No, we clicked this supply crate, I think. It's
Okay.
sealed supply crate. Complete quest. Accept. There we go.
So we need more swoops for you.
Yeah, fewer swoops.
But honestly, like, I really love them. They're probably the best written villain I've ever met.
Are they as well portrayed as they are?
They're fucking terrifying. Really well made. And I think that's why Star Trek really, like, I didn't start with the original series. I started with the Next Generation, and the Borg were one of them. I think that's actually one of the first episodes I ever watched, was where they encountered the Borg for the first time.
Okay.
So for me, the Borg kind of became this example of, like, I think that's one of the major reasons I got into Star Trek, is because of them. Because of how terrifyingly horrifying they were. There was no redeeming quality behind them. They were just done.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
Okay. We need to Rite of Wisdom over here. All the way up here. We can also get a Sacred Burial while we're at it.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
Like, I really love them. I think there's some, that's probably my favorite villain of all time.
Do they simultaneously think they're making the world a better place?
No. They strive to achieve perfection. That's all they do. They don't care about anything else. Like, it's a hive mind. Basically, all the hive mind care about is perfection. The only way to achieve perfection is in that collective. So they assimilate other species with nanotech, forcing them to become part of that collective, because they need them to further assimilate others and make them perfect. To me, that's absolutely horrifying. The loss of individuality and identity. Like, brilliant. Like, really well written.
Like, would you compare them to the Cybermen in the Doctor Who universe, or?
Yeah, I didn't really watch Doctor Who, so that's I won't be able to do much there. The Zerg from Star Trek or Starcraft.
I mean, yeah, I've played. Only ever played StarCraft 1.
Okay.
When I was a kid. So
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, that kind of like that.
Okay.
Greetings.
Or like the I don't know, the rock knife from Mass Effect.
Ah, no,
Hey,
no,
that's
no.
Theory.
What? Oh.
I have Theory on my friend list. I would know if he was on.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check if he has, if he maybe hit himself. I think he has. Are you at Theory? Oh, you're sitting there now. You're not. You're not playing. I would have been cool if we had all of a sudden randomly run into Theory.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me, Quest here.
and the fact that he's an orc in fucking Mordor leveling.
Yeah. I was just like, oh my god. I would have been so cool. So, you ever heard this really famous, I can't remember what his name is, but he was really famous movie critic, say that if he could, there's one thing in the world he would want to do, it was rewatch his favorite movie for the first time again.
Right, I've heard the quote, yeah.
Yeah. So if you had to pick a game that you would like to play for the first time again, which would it be? Like a game you could experience for the first time again.
Good question. Good question. Do you know what? I would probably actually say the black and white game.
Oh,
You know
that
it?
is, yes, I love Black and White.
Yeah, both. I mean, I loved 1 and 2, but I think
Yeah.
I was much more immersed in 1.
Yeah, definitely. Two was
So
too linear for me.
Yeah, same. But I wish 1 had the graphics of 2.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that game was so fucking innovative, man.
Holy shit.
Mother of fuck for the year it was made.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah, I would say that game.
Oh,
That
yeah.
or an Xbox, like the first Xbox console game called Jade Empire was also really.
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. But yeah, no, I would say black and white.
Black and White is an awesome game. One of
What
my
about you?
favorite. I don't know. Like, I'm really tempted to say my favorite game ever, which would be Mass Effect.
Okay.
But my problem with it was that Mass Effect, like, I love the game, don't get me wrong, like, it is my favorite game to date, playing it. But I only really started loving it when I learned how to play it, you know? It didn't blow my mind, there was too much to figure out initially.
Right.
So, like, I am really in a toss-up because the game that I think gave me the most wow factor ever
Mm-hmm.
is probably World of Warcraft. Like, I remember when I sat down in this game and just for the first time played it in vanilla, I was just blown away by it.
Yeah.
The scale, the immensity of it. Like, I'd never played an MMO before on this scale. Like, I played RuneScape, but
Yeah.
never on that scale before. And World of Warcraft just blew my mind.
And it was also like such a for World of Warcraft, it was my first encounter with a proper, like, some form of simulation. Like, you actually
Yeah.
became your character, you know, and you
Yeah.
invested into a character. That was
Yeah.
the first time that ever happened for me. I
Yeah.
think besides the game itself, although
Yeah.
you can't disconnect them entirely, that experience was
Yeah.
was very rewarding. Very.
Like, Red Alert, the original Red Alert, definitely blew my mind as well. But that I was like, what, 6 or 7 years old, so of course
Yeah.
it blew my mind, right? And after I played the the remastered version.
Yeah.
All I can think of is, damn, I was a dumb kid.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily a dumb kid, but you were a kid. You know?
I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like that's kind of out of the question, though.
I would. It doesn't really make the list, but I would also bring up Heroes of Might and Magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Some good times were had there. That was,
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, honestly, if there's one gaming experience I could have again for the first time, it would be Arma.
Armor.
Arma. Alpha Romeo, Mike Alpha.
Okay.
Like, you know, I don't get me wrong, I like Pyren, right? When I was an active member of Pyren. But
Right,
let's be fair, Pyren called itself a community-run guild. It really wasn't. Like,
It was not. No.
no. The whole thing that you had to vote on a member every week and shit, yeah, sure.
Nobody
all
gave
that.
a shit.
Nobody gave a shit. It was Jim and Sossels who ran that place. But so when my time with Pyren kind of came to an end, and it came to an end pretty much the same time Tam decided he really didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
So my time with Pyren and that, when we moved to Dalaran and started playing there and doing Wrath of the Lich King shit.
And that was after Excalibur, then, right?
Yeah, we got tired of Excalibur and started moving on to Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah.
That was also when they threw out, what was his called? Squid, what was his name?
Aki.
Aki, yeah, when they, because apparently he pissed off somebody. I don't know who he pissed off. Was it Sussels?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so that kind of killed it a little bit for me. And I was like, okay, I need to find something else to do. And I bought Armor on a Steam sale, and I never really played it. So I looked for a group that did it, and I found Tier 1. And like, I was very honest with them. Oh, I haven't really played the game that much. I'm pretty much a beginner, all those things, right? And I was just welcomed in with open arms, right?
Yeah.
And my first play session with Black Alpha was basically him teaching me how to play the game, pretty much, again, like all the controls, basic controls and shit.
Yeah.
And just talking army maneuvers and shit with him, because I asked questions. Do you do this? Do you do this from real life? Do you use the British way of clearing or the American way of clearing a house? And what do you standardize breaching tactics and stuff like that? And
Yeah.
the first mission I was on with them, like, it was so different from, like, World of Warcraft blew my mind in a whole different way. But in Armor, like, the paramount, like, you've raided, you know what it's like the team has to go well and shit. But in Armor, it was so down to it, like, so fucking important that every person did their job.
Right.
So, like, you could be out in a group of, like, 12 people. If you weren't watching your sector, that's where the enemy could come from, and you would get your whole squad killed. Like, nobody fucked around. You did fuck around, but nobody didn't do their job. And I was just blown away by the amount of work we did together and the amount of fun we had doing it together.
Right.
I was so infatuated. Oh, chest. You want this one?
No, I'm checking. Just check what's in.
I was so infatuated by it. There was some malachite and some linen cloth and copper ore. Like, I was so infatuated with that immediately.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, I got the quest item already.
Well, we need broken tools as well.
Oh, we need broken tools?
Yeah.
Oh, prospect is big, yeah.
I don't know if I have. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. So we
I
we
clicked to
get
force to
5 of
break.
these and then we use them.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. But like, that's one of the reasons I still play that game, honestly. And
Right.
I'm an administrator in tier 1, right? And like a staff member, but like all we do pretty much is volunteer work. Like we don't have any say in membership or anything. Like we sort our own shit out. So basically all we do is make sure that the server runs, update mods or add-ons, and then do training for people. That's pretty much all we do. Like we do nothing else. We have no say with it's not us who does anything. Like members run mission, all that stuff. Like the rule is don't be a dick. If somebody thinks you're a dick, they'll tell you you're a dick. And if you continue to be a dick to them, like they can ask a staff member to basically tell you to shut the fuck up. And that's basically it. But I've been a member of that group for 7 years, 6-7 years. It has never once come up that somebody has had to say, shut the fuck up, you're an idiot.
Right.
It has never happened. Like, I remember people in Pirate constantly going at each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But like,
I mean,
until
it was quite like most of the time at an acceptable level, but
Yeah.
it was always bickering and always.
yeah. In tier 1, we are there for one reason. Like it's actually like being with your army buddy, my army buddies again. It's like we're there to do a mission, we're there to fight, and once we're done with that, we can play around as much as we want.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing I had a potion there.
Would you have actually died?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, my heal kept getting getting delayed, so. Oh, I'm DCing.
Oh shit. Yeah, I see. Nothing's on you though.
Am I just standing in place, or he?
Yeah, you're looting the ground still.
Okay.
And
There we
then
go. I
healing.
healed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I have 4 now.
Me too.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, now that kind of, if I could go back and do the missions I've done with them for the first time again, that I would love.
Yeah.
Like my first mission was actually pretty boring. I ended up shooting one of the old-time members by mistake. But like afterwards, like BA knew I was getting really into it. I'm done. You need one more, right?
Yeah, just one more.
But BA Black Alpha knew I was really getting into it, so he was like, "Okay, anybody after mission want to do some liberation? Liberation is pretty much just where you run around, do exactly the same, but where missions are generated, where you have to take control points and like push people off the map and stuff."
Yeah.
So actually, like a military campaign just run by an AI. So it's like, okay, well, we gather around like 4 people, and we were supposed to take this really small town, Water Barrel, right here. And it was the middle of Christmas holidays, right? So we had plenty of time. So here we drive up the respawn truck and shit and take our time. Like we finished the mission at 10:30, right? So that was after the mission, so we just started doing that, and then we drove up to town, which took a long time because you drive at realistic speed and the maps were huge. And we just drove and drove and drove, and then we finally got there. And then went into this really intense firefight. Really intense. 4 people of us fighting, respawning, and fighting. Like I was a complete noob, and I needed all the experience, so it was really fun. And then like I completely lost track of time, right? Sitting there playing my video game, and all of a sudden more people started joining in. Like I had no idea what was going on, but Lead like been playing, and we hadn't taken this town. We were being pushed back, and at this point we were fighting around a respawn truck right outside of town. Like that was how far they'd pushed us back. And all of a sudden, like Luke shows up, and Paulie shows up. All the rest I just played with in the evening started showing up. And I was like, where the fuck did all these people come from? It's like, it's after mission time and stuff. And I looked, and it was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just like, I completely lost track of time.
Yeah.
And I was sitting with the 4 people that I've been playing with. And the other guys who saw us in TeamSpeak in the morning, instead of just going, what the fuck are these idiots doing? I was like, okay, let's go join them.
Yeah.
So I was just playing this massively long mission with these guys. And at the end of it, I was like, my girlfriend at the time I was living with, she woke up around 11. She's like, are you still up? Haven't you went to bed? Got up earlier to play? I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, like, I've had similar moments in throughout the course of the years with certain games as well, and I absolutely love the shit out of it as well. But
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid because I think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise that I don't really have that because I don't know how well I would handle. Back then, when that happened, I didn't really have responsibilities. I didn't have much life outside of it. But if I had like consecutive games that frequently did that to me these days,
Yeah.
like other things just pales in comparison, man. Like it automatically just devalues other things.
It does. Yeah.
And so I think rightfully I fear it a bit.
Hail. Ancestors watch over you.
I can understand that.
Peace, friend. We shall meet again.
Still, I think maybe I'm just at the point where being a streamer would probably be not be the perfect job for me, but that would probably be where I could live with that passion still, you know?
Right.
Not that that's what I want to do, but like, that would be playing video games for a living. That would be where you could live that passion, you know, and still have all those experiences.
Yeah. But that's because a lot of like when it comes to actually making a living of streaming, a lot of people, to my experience or to my knowledge, they and pretty much all of them end up playing things they don't really want to play just because it's good content. And the trend seems to be that it burns them out more than they enjoy their situation.
Yeah, pretty much. You find him?
The traveling guy I'm looking for. So.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I had to do that. That's one of the reasons I stopped streaming for a while, for 6 months. Like, even though I had the channel running smoothly, getting 10 to 15 new followers every time, right? I streamed like that every month, like, so I was right on track. But like, I just went, you know what? I don't want to do this if it means doing things I don't enjoy. Like playing games I didn't enjoy. So yeah.
And I mean, fair enough. Because if you're gonna compare it to a job, to a normal job, of course you're gonna be doing things that you don't always enjoy.
Yeah.
And sure, but that kind of clashes, I think, a little bit with how games are.
Yeah, meant to be played. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, games these days are becoming more and more like simulators, and that means also doing things you don't particularly want to do, I suppose.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be very good simulators, would they?
No, that's true. One game I've never really understood is Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
Like
everybody loving that shit.
I don't get it. Like, why would you want to drive a truck around and sit in queues, virtual queues. I'm gonna, Theory just came back on. I'm just gonna tell him we found him in Hardcore WoW.
Yeah, did you take a picture?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I did not. Ash was actually supposed to be raiding tonight.
But then something better came along.
Yeah, I just
What were you supposed to be raiding?
the new raid that came out, what's it called? Avarice.
Dragonfly?
Yeah. I just didn't feel like it, honestly. Like, I've been away today doing a lot of work and giving my first lecture and shit, so I'm really tired, and raiding right now would just basically mean more frustration and work, you know?
Yeah. Was it your first ever lecture as well, by the way?
Yeah, the first time, like, I've given guest lectures online and shit, and I've taught before, but I've never really stood in a auditorium full of teachers and pretty much
Right.
spoken about something that I'm still relatively new at. Like, I haven't even finished the education yet.
Yep.
Like, my exam is the 15th or the 16th of June. Like, I handed my exam paper in next week, pretty much. So, like, I haven't even finished the course, and I'm already being asked out to consult on it.
Yep.
So, like, I kind of felt a little overwhelmed today doing it.
I get that. But then again,
Clap,
it's
clap,
you're what?
thunder, yeah, so I can heal.
Clap? What's the on
Yeah.
about? Resist.
Series like Hardcore WoW, what the fuck is that? Like, one life challenge.
We're gonna try and recruit Theory.
No, he. Just told, he was like, "What do you mean you found me?" We only found a character, literally found a character named Theory. Oh, this is dangerous, dude.
In here.
Mines are. You know where this guy is?
Oh yeah, he's standing right, like forward here, right? But he's dead right now.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
I mean, while we're two, this is not dangerous.
Oh, yeah, not as dangerous, yeah.
Like, if we literally just walk to a central place, no more than 3 mobs can aggro on us at the same time. And at that point, like, we can handle that. Do you have any more health pots, by the way? Because I do.
I have one.
Oh, no, I already have it. I just want to make sure that you had one as well.
Okay. There's more here we can kill while we wait for him.
Oh, yeah, good. Oh, boss.
Did you get the caution red nearby?
No.
No, okay.
Just saw the bar.
Oh my god, you really need taunt.
I don't. And a two-hander. Well, preferably dual wield, but
Like I am out fretting you just by healing.
yeah. Because I'm hitting for 6s right now.
Yeah.
So,
But when we finish this, you get a pretty good two-handed
oh, nice.
mace.
Yeah. Alright, we can start heading out.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, we'll need to kill supervisors. They're inside.
Do we need to kill supervisors? Yeah, we need to kill 2 more. Or 4 more.
4 more.
The supervisors, how do they look? Are they the ogres?
Nope. They are walking these
Okay.
paths instead of mining, I think. Oh, is there better shielding? Yeah, it's a little bit better, but doesn't matter. Gonna get two-hander anyways.
Here he is saying his name is always taken. I just went, mine isn't. Guess nobody wants to be named fucking Ivarian. Ah, he spawned.
Oh, here's the supervisor.
Plus, like, my everything now is named after Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Well, Mishaka hasn't really been taken anywhere either. Quite well.
I have to say, I really love my warrior's name, Slammy DeVito.
Yeah.
And then of course we have my rogue, Stabby DeVito.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And Pally DeVito.
There's a supervisor here. 2 supervisors.
Perfect. And we just need 1 more. Oh my god, why did I name him Stabby DeVito? He should be Sappy DeVito.
The rogue?
Yeah.
So what would you call a Death Knight then?
Yes, that's a good question.
Thinking. ...
Probably make him a human male and call him Manny DeVito.
I don't get it.
I don't know, because he's a man, you know, Manny.
Yeah, you can do better.
Yeah. I just don't know what I would name him, honestly. That's the same with my priest. I don't know what my priest would be either.
Holy DeVito?
You know, but that doesn't really sound like Danny, does it? Shammy DeVito makes sense because it sounds like, yeah, we're done here. That's Danny DeVito.
Well, it's 2 syllables and ends with a Y. It's close
Yeah.
enough. But it's not particularly witty.
Nah. Oh, Oh, Lucky DeVito, of course.
And what would you name a hunter?
I think I actually did name a hunter already. I just can't remember what I named him. I don't remember. I'll have to go look. We need these. We need these cookies.
Oh, we do.
Oh, it's a 62 crit. I love it.
That's like 4 of my normal attacks.
Yeah, being a shaman has its perks. Not a lot of them, but we need to kill the stalkers too. Yeah. Okay. Dwarf hunter just ran past. I have a feeling this is going to take forever. Practice sword. Okay. 9 to 15.
Yeah,
New swords.
let's run and turn in this quest here first so I
yeah.
get the new two-hander.
Yeah. Two-handed mace. I'm going to have to go to a weapons trainer and learn that one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Fucking damage upgrade with this weapon. Shit.
I should have. I missed out on a great opportunity to make a shaman, troll shaman called Whammy DeVito.
Yeah.
If you want the other way, we nah, we have to stick together.
He's very likely going to be in this turn.
Yeah. There he is.
Peace, friend.
Goblin Smasher. I love that name.
Yeah. Oh. Come on. That up. Beautiful. Fucking. Now I'm gonna have to get that skill up a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, they die.
yeah, things are gonna go down a lot quicker. I hit for 3 times the amount of it.
Yeah. I can't wait until I get to use this. And actually start hitting shit with
Yeah.
Rock Biter on it.
So this is what I like about both classic and hardcore
Mhm.
on its own, which is that even upgrades, like just something that you get from a quest like this, actually matters. It actually feels like an upgrade. You know? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's not actually just a stat stick.
no,
Like, okay, this is better than what I have. No, this is necessary for my survival.
yeah, Like visually, sure, it's atrocious and
Yeah.
no one gives a shit. But it actually makes a difference. That's
Oh
enough.
yeah, like I've been cursing quite a bit on the warlock because I've gotten a few pieces with stam and agility and shit, but no intellect. Spirit stam has been what I've been getting, right? And then today in Loch Modan, I get pants with 5 int and 5 spirit. I was like, oh my god. I even bragged about it in guild chat. I was like, I got this, guys. And I'm like, wow, 5 int and 5 spirit at level 18. I was like, yup, that is just my first int item.
Yeah.
Like, I was just that to me. Oh, did you forget to loot it?
No, I'm just full in inventory.
Oh, okay. I ninja'd it.
Oh shit.
I thought you like. I was like, okay, maybe he has them already.
I have 0.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Levi!
Yeah, exactly. Eh. Who cares about being friendly? That is mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let your ass down. I like how the whole that's actually a really cool visual thing that they made it so whenever the Kodos walk, your screen shakes a little bit.
Yeah. I like that.
This makes so much sense. Then of course there's the whole square, straight line grass shit, which just
Well,
counters
if you-
the immersion of
If you
that.
turn your graphics down really, really low, there isn't even any grass.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Damn it.
Oh well. Not like it takes long to die.
No.
This actually fits relatively perfect if we end up near Thunder Bluff.
Yeah.
I can go learn my new skills. I'm gonna be level 10 by the time we get there anyway, I think.
I'm gonna be very close as well.
We have a quest in there as well, so...
It's too far away.
Yeah, I think retail... Like, I understand that retail is more arcadey and is something you progress in relatively quickly. And honestly, I don't think level would be the same for me if I had to do it this way in retail. I like that it's two different things and I have the options to do both.
Yeah.
But I think gear-wise, the impact of getting gear in classic, especially in hardcore, just means so much more. And I like the feeling of, oh, I got this upgrade. It's green and it's a massive upgrade for me right now. I like that feeling. And the same with spells. Like, I am a way more, ooh, I got this spell, which is really nice. That's going to help me loads in this than in classic, where I'm like, eh.
Yeah. I do wish that professions like crafting professions would be more meaningful in the early to mid game.
Yeah. In retail?
Hardcore. Yeah.
Oh, in hardcore.
Classic. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like being allowed the path to go instead of like if you're really struggling when you're going solo with a class or something,
Mhm.
and be allowed the path to go and farm for resources to craft gear that would allow it to be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they make that? But right now, when it comes to, like, if you go get some fucking copper ore and you make some green gear that isn't
Yeah.
a weapon, you'll get nothing out of it. And the
Yeah.
weapons that you can craft, you'll need like fucking 125, 150 smithing or
Yeah.
blacksmithing
I'm
for
out
it to
of
even matter.
range.
So it's
Yeah, that's true. Should I just go straight into resto?
you
Feels
could
feels a little bit like a waste, honestly.
to go resto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I think we will be very likely to be able to find groups for dungeons anyway.
No
without
matter
it
what, yeah.
being rest. Yeah, so if you don't wanna, if you're not particularly aching to play resto, play whatever else you wanna play. Like there's so many people playing right now. So.
Yeah.
I will, however, still rely on you of the off tank, a side healer when shit goes awry.
Of course, man. Of course, that's what I'm here for. Like, if there's one thing that I will say that, like, for example, later installments of World of Warcraft has over Classic,
Mhm.
it's the fact that from Cataclysm onward, how many more of these do you need?
I need 4 more claws from you.
Yeah, I need 2 more from the Cougars.
Oh, okay.
So basically, like, Cataclysm, I think, almost hit. Remember to check the ones I loot to see if they sparkle.
Oh yeah, they do.
Cataclysm, I think, was probably the expansion that got it closest. In part, like, I didn't like the trimming of the talent trees to the extent they did.
Yeah.
But I think Cataclysm got it closest when it came to making you feel like you were playing the spec you picked. From this moment you picked it, like, you got a signature spell when you picked it at level 10. I think that was actually a cool design that made you feel like you were playing the spec you picked. You know, so
Okay.
when you played Retribution Paladin, you got Crusader Strike you could use at level 10. Or if you
Right.
played Disc Priest, you got Penance. So signature spell from that spec that you could then use while leveling. I thought that was really, like, made the spec feel more alive, you know?
Yeah, and that's definitely, I would say, an integral part of it as well.
So, like, right now you have to go really far down into a talent tree before it starts feeling impactful, right?
Most of the time.
Yeah,
I
and
would say mages are pretty good at doing that early on, but
yeah.
otherwise it's
So, like, for me, I think that's kind of what, like, if there was one change from other expansions I want implemented, that would probably be it.
those cougars are apparently too high.
Oh, Flatland Prowlers. Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm not getting anything from the Cougars.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell. You're done with the Prairie Wolves?
No, I need 3 stock claws, 3 cougar claws.
Okay. We've gone way too close to...
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I not getting anything from these? Oh, okay.
123 crit.
Yeah, I did a 63 crit there as well. Yeah, I don't actually think there would be anything else I would take away from later expansions.
How do you
In
mean?
Classic, like from the talent system or generally other systems. I feel like I think maybe the class balance or the class a little bit. I think some of the ideas from like TBC, I think Classic in many ways had flaws, like for example the debuff limit and stuff like that was a flawed concept that got fixed in TBC, so some of those things would make sense as well.
Yeah.
But I think overall, like, I think the best example of class design or class implementation and like uniqueness in every class was TBC, and I really liked the, as I said, the signature spell change from Cataclysm.
Yeah.
I think Wrath went too far down a path of making classes feel less valuable individually.
Yeah, I barely. When I played Wrath and Cataclysm both, I locked myself at level 60 and only played vanilla raids and
Okay.
shit. So I never.
You need
really
more
experienced-
cougars?
I do. Yeah. Sorry.
I will say I like Wrath had like the idea that the totems were raid wide rather than group wide. I think
Right.
that kind of makes sense. I think thought that was okay-ish. I think Bloodlust or Heroism being raid wide made fine sense. Totems I was a little bit more on. But Heroism and Bloodlust definitely being raid wide rather than group wide, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only thing from Wrath I thought really like makes sense. I like the interactive playstyle a lot more, like procs you had to react to rather than just a set. Like I said, what do you call it, set rotation you just use all the time.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Like I don't really think the game needs the reactive playstyle.
No, so many mechanics are already reactive, so it's
Yeah.
like. But then again, I felt like Shadowlands at least was very proc centered. Everything procced, and so you had to wait
Yep.
for your procs, and then you did something. That's a reactive playstyle that I felt was just like.
Yeah, unfortunately, that didn't really disappear fully in Dragonflight. But
Oh.
Dragonflight is more like triggers rather than procs. So you need to do something a set amount of time to get something from it.
Yeah.
All right. For next session, you really need to download Questy, so I can track your progress as well.
Yeah.
How many more do you need of these sharp claws?
I need 2 more claws.
Stalker claws?
No, Cougar.
Cougar. Okay.
Yeah.
You're done with the stalkers.
Sorry?
You're done with the stalkers then?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. So we're only looking for cougars.
Yeah.
Story of my life. My wife hates it when I call her that.
We're going too far in that direction.
Yeah.
Low level one.
My wife hates it when I say that.
I saw the video where your wife was playing WoW first time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You should have seen her when she played Minecraft for the first time.
Okay. How did that go?
Oh my god. Like, I think of myself as a patient man, but damn, son. Like, she killed the cat, dude.
I never played Minecraft, so I don't.
She killed the kitty cat. I was just an innocent little kitty cat, and she just decided to go fucking smack it in the face.
There is
like-
no such thing as an innocent kitty.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, I'm just chasing the kitty cat. Like, don't chase the kitty cat.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's mine.
Ninja.
Yep.
Think
There's two
I
over
have-
here.
No, I think I have everything now.
You have 6 of each.
Yeah, all good.
Alright. To Thunder Bluff we go. Isn't it just easier to run left? Or is there... is there... I can't remember if there's
A lift, yeah.
lifts on
We
that
can just-
side. I
Well,
don't think there is. I don't think there is, honestly.
no, but we can just run straight. Can't we? Or is the faster to just run
It's
left?
left side. It's left side, yeah. Oh. I have managed to get my wife interested in playing Mario Kart though.
I mean, it's a good couch playing game, eh? So,
Yeah, it's just I don't really want to play it.
but then again, it's also like when you play Mario Kart, especially when you play just 2 people on the couch, if one person is significantly better than the other.
Oh yeah, it's really boring.
Yeah.
Like I am technically almost a whole round ahead of her all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that. At that point in time, it either becomes bullying or it becomes boring.
I haven't told her this, but I play badly to make it seem like doing better than she is.
That sounds awful.
It's not as fun. No. And she's like, oh, but you said when we found a game you would play it with me all the time. Yes. I don't think you understand how much I'm restraining myself when we're playing that
Yeah.
game. Like, and I can't tell her how much I'm restraining myself. Like, I still do the drifting stuff and like to do like to actually play the game to show her that I'm playing the game, but I just
You're essentially playing with one hand and looking on your phone with the other.
yeah.
But I mean, there are games that are better suited for such disparity in skill, for example, which is like Conan Exiles, for example, stuff like that could work.
Yeah, but she doesn't have the coordination for anything else. She barely has the coordination for Mario Kart.
In my world, Mario Kart requires more coordination for Conan Exiles.
Well, I also thought that Minecraft requires less coordination than Mario Kart, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, fair enough. But then again, does that maybe she has more controller experience than she has?
probably. I made it.
I'm not. I wasn't even gonna risk it. I've seen too many people die at lifts, man. I've even made the habit of just letting go of my keyboard and mouse when I'm on the lifts or somewhere really high up. Not even gonna fuck that up.
I've been expecting you. Go in peace.
Alright, so what are we going to do professions wise?
What brings you here?
Don't know.
Hail.
I think it's about time we make a decision.
I think it is, but I still don't know.
No, me neither. I don't really want to do herbalism
Peace.
and alchemy this time around,
No.
honestly.
Hail.
Okay, you can't reach me two-handed weapons.
Be careful.
You'll have to go to Orgrimmar for that.
All right. Yeah.
That sucks.
You wish to speak?
Orgrimmar, I guess it is.
Oh, sure.
You're welcome.
I'm seeking leatherworking.
Yeah, but leatherworking requires another, like, require more than skinning.
Yeah, it does. And blacksmithing isn't all that useful, is it? Is it?
Uh,
No, fuck it. I'll go herbalism and alchemy. I think.
okay.
I think one of us probably should. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot to lose out on if we don't have any potions at all.
Yeah, that's probably true, but then that leaves me with skinning and leatherworking, pretty much.
Because the thing is, let's even think in long run. Let's say you do skinning and leatherworking. It can get you quite far with only those two, right? But
Mhm.
it's the very last bit that you require something else, which is what else do you need then?
Yeah.
Which other profession is it that you need for leatherworking at the very end? It's is it alchemy? I think it's al. Maybe it even is.
Everything says engineering and alchemy.
By the way, we can move around in Thunderbluff
Yeah,
without
yeah, yeah,
failing the.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going herblore, alchemy.
Like, I want to go herbalism, but like, I wanted to do that, but I don't know what other professions, like engineering and mining. But engineering would require me to do leatherworking until I get medium leather. So that's not really an option either.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is near.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I mean, I think either we skip out on alchemy, and if we do, that means I could, for example, go mining and blacksmithing, and that would allow you
No.
to go
Engineering
enchanting.
is mining and blacksmithing, and then it'll make me go enchanting. Well, enchanting, that would mean I would have to do enchanting and tailoring to get the amount of stuff I need for that.
Which would work, right? But
could work, yeah. That would mean you would have less linen and shit for bandages.
Yeah, but who cares, right?
That's
That's
true.
not important. That's just a side thing.
That is actually true. But it also means we'll end up running a lot because I need to get my enchanting recipes from other areas. Undercity, for example, needs to be a main hub for us.
Yeah, but
And you know what? I'm picking up cooking.
How may I aid
yeah,
you?
because the thing is,
Winds be at
it's
your
not like
back.
they're substitutes for each other, but not getting alchemy and
Walk
getting
with the
enchanting
Earth
would
Mother.
mean that we get benefits instead of other benefits. Not having any of them means big downsides.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Like, enchanting would probably be one of the things that most people don't get. And since we are together, like, trading blue items and stuff would also make sense.
Yeah.
From dungeons.
Exactly. And it would mean that we can get endgame enchants eventually. So,
Yeah. And not having to go all the way back and farm like 150 other dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have any stringy wolf meat on you?
I have sold it. I might be able to buy it back.
Yeah. Like meats and shit, that would be really cool if we could preserve that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
check it out.
if you have any of the small eggs as well, that would be great.
I do have 4 small eggs.
Yeah, that would be great. Then we can make some early buff food.
Yeah.
2 stam for you.
Just find a shop somewhere. Shouldn't have sold that much. Should. Yeah, I can buy 10 of them back.
Oh, sweet.
How?
So then I'll fork
Breathe
over all of
be
my
at your back.
meat to you, and
Yep.
you'll fork over linen and stuff to me
Yeah,
for the time being.
yeah. Unless we do the path we just talked about, then I'll keep the linen
Oh right, because you need
I
the
have
yeah, of
just
course.
for
right.
tailoring.
Yeah,
But then we won't. Then we really won't have any target dummies, though.
No, but I mean, target numbers are good, but
I don't think target dummies are going to be that necessary. The problem
No.
is with if you want to go, isn't there in blacksmith where you also kind of require leather?
I think for some things, I don't know if it's essential. Let's see. Vanilla black smithing guide. Let's see what it requires.
Yeah, let me do that. Tailoring.
Eventually it says rugged leather or 10-star rubies.
Star rubies. Okay, those can be farmed though.
Yeah. Other than that,
It says rugged leather for me too here towards the end. But at that point, with rugged leather, like that's 275 and above. At that point, I'm already up there, you know,
yeah.
and won't really need it. So, tailoring can definitely be done without leather.
My only question is, what will I actually gain from having blacksmith?
You will be able to get the swordsmith stuff.
Which is yields what?
Lionheart, or the weaponry. And
Swordsmith, let's see. Oh, weaponsmith, that's what it's called.
not really sure what you would gain.
Well, I'm guessing what it would maybe allow is for some hit gear, which might be really good, like pre-raid stuff. It also allows me to craft like fire resistant stuff. which is
Okay.
obviously really good and necessary
Yeah.
for Nixie and shit.
Weaponsmith, you can get Black Amnesty, Black Fury, which is a polearm. Swordsmithing, you can get Black Guard one-handed sword, increase your chance to parry an attack. That's pretty good. Yeah. Sage Blade, which is something you can make for other people. Hammersmith, Ebon Hammer. Yeah, you can make some pretty sweet things there. With Armorsmith, you can make a lot of nice items, honestly, for yourself. Dark Iron, fire resistance shit. So yeah, that's actually useful.
Yeah, and I see there like Titanic leggings and Armorsmith, which is hit
Yeah.
chance and stuff like that. That's definitely stuff. So yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, not
Blacksmith-
a single item on here requires me on enchanting requires me to use the what's it called, the blue items shards. So good.
really nice.
All right, here we go. Stand still. Your share of the eggs.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, okay, I'm on board with that. Then.
What brings you here?
That sounds like a solid strategy. All right, if you're gonna do that, then I have some stuff for you: the malachite and copper ore for you that you can use. And then I need to find an enchanting trainer.
Well met.
Okay, my
I ate you.
fuck the guards in this place.
What brings you here? Goodbye.
So enchanting and tailoring. Tailoring's going to be useless at max level, so I have to swap that out.
I'm gonna go learn how to use a gun here as well, because I think you do that here in
Yeah, you do.
bottom floor.
Where I am now.
Greetings.
Professions trainer. Enchanting, that's over there.
I'm also gonna find my warrior trainer.
And
Ancestors
Probably on the hunter rise.
uh,
farewell.
Should be hunter.
where's this fishing? The other way, mining, tailoring. Okay, it's up there. Okay, very much next to each other. I wish I could do enchanting on the warlock, honestly, because that bastard could really use a wand, or could really use the enchanting wand. But at the same time, he's already good to go. Like, he has another wand now, so.
I have just the thing for you.
What brings you here?
But everything I'm going to be making as a tailor is pretty much just going to be disenchanted, because no, some of it I can wear, you know. It's keep forgetting it's vanilla, and cloth actually is wearable. So yeah, now for healing sets that would be okay until I reach higher level.
I've
Yeah.
been expecting you.
I don't have enough money. Peace, friend. I've been expecting.
Do you happen to have 4 silver to spare?
No,
We shall meet
No?
again.
no,
Oh,
I do not, unfortunately.
damn it.
Yep. I was about to ask you if you had a few coppers to spare so I could get my lesser magic essence and actually make my rod, but
Well,
I'm guessing that's a no too.
I'm just gonna check how much it
Well met.
costs to buy the weapon to use guns. If I can buy that and still have something left over, I will. I'll give you.
Yeah, because then I can get my rod right away.
Yeah.
Never mind. I have to buy my true skills as well, so fuck that.
Yeah.
I won't have money for anything.
I couldn't buy Blood Rage.
I get Strength of the Earth Totem and Flame Shot, which is kind of useful. So. Flame Tongue weapon, not as much.
Master. Please don't make it Fensil.
Oh my god, do I have to? I have to do my Call of Fire quest as well. Fuck off. About that. What do you want
It's
me to do?
fucking 10 silver, son of a.
Greetings, traveler. Ancestors watch.
10 silver.
Okay, I have to go somewhere.
Demons guide you.
Flame Shark, Flame Tongue weapon is kind of useless. Anyway, I don't want to learn that. Strength of the Earth Totem. Ah, I can't get Strength of the Earth Totem. Fuck off. Used all my money on this already. Lavender here. First aid trainer. Yeah, I don't really want to train. I want to sell shit. There's no vendor on this fucking... Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Torrents. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Fuck you. Useless pieces of crap. Flame Shark wasn't even worth it. God damn it. Strength of the Earth Totem would have been much better for both of us.
Well, what does that do?
Give strength.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Alright, have a look down here. Isn't one of you supposed to, like, sell something down here? No, you all priest and mage trainers, you can all fuck off. You suck it, donkey dick. Alright, well, nothing for it then, but to
Just
Pick
crack
up.
on.
yeah, and then pick up the Baron Oasis over from the Elder Rise,
Yeah.
and then Hearthstone to camp, and then start running towards the Barons, I guess.
Barons already?
Yeah, we have like Rise of the Earth Mother is pretty much the only one we have left here. Preparations for the ceremony. We can go do that.
Yeah.
I need to use the bathroom before we do anything else. So.
Yeah. I'm picking up mining and a mining axe. Mining pick. And I'm picking up blacksmithing.
I will say this run has already started out better than the fucking Warlock run, where everything I got green-wise was just fucking warrior gear.
Yeah.
Really, really still hate that Warlock for that. Like, I don't think my Warlock and I will ever get over that fact. I'm gonna pick up the dungeon quests for RFK or RFC while I'm
RFC,
here.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant, yeah.
Hail.
Oh, right. Did you pick up the Baron's Oasis?
Go in peace.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, but that's not the RFC quest, is it?
Nope.
I don't think we're eligible for the RFC quest yet.
No, yes we are, but we can't use them. They're just red. But might as well pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm heading to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, same.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Alrighty. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna head for the harpies, or
Yeah, let's head to the Harpies.
right. I need to concentrate and actually walk straight on this bridge so I don't fall off. Right, well there's the what's it called? The lift over on the right side here.
Oh, you're on the right.
There
side.
should be a lift at least. I saw it. Yeah, there it is.
But the left side is close to the Harpies, isn't it?
Oh yeah, both side works. Oh no, wait. Oh. Like one thing I would think made more sense was actually a racial for the Taurens that says takes more fall damage because they're heavier when they land. Like just a 2-ton cow hurtling down like.
Yeah. Falling shouldn't be as graceful. I'm not going for that one.
No, I'm not.
Fall. See, yeah.
That one I was like, nope, I'm not even
See, we
trying.
would have
to...
made it. We would have made it. But
No, one of the people I actually last year, about a year ago, used to play League of Legends with was actually called Muchimu. So,
pretty close.
yeah. All right, you ugly bastards, we're coming for you.
You with your white ass fucking staff.
Yeah, yeah, because I still can't fucking use the other one. I'm sorry, did I say you could cast that? I thought we agreed you would shut the F up, woman.
I don't know about you, but I kind of like the screaming.
I should probably take that. Okay. Well, I can carry it since I technically have more backspace still.
Yes. Yes, that's good.
Are you a little bit sad that you can't trade with your mage with all these light feathers?
Yes. But I'm also sad because if you remember the last time that we, well, I guess it was the first time that we spoke on the Discord, maybe when we were playing. I
Mhm.
looked at the what was it, the kill maim or whatever the two-handed axe was.
Oh yeah.
From, yeah. So that's still sitting in my inventory.
Well, at least we're getting 3 bags this time.
Yes.
At some point, one side.
Actually, really good.
Have you gotten a single feather yet?
Nope.
This is going to be a long one, isn't it?
Yeah, but to be honest, it's even if we would be questing and just killing mobs over and over again in a crowded
Yeah.
area, still good XP. So
Yeah, it's not too bad.
well, I mean, good XP for being vanilla.
Oh yeah. Okay. What the fuck was that pathing?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that was a massive crit, dude. Grats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, primal belt. Upgrade. 4 more armor. Wow, okay, we just had 3 people die like in a span of seconds.
I don't get the notifications for some reason.
Oh, it's because your hardcore add-on isn't set up for faction-wide.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, first feather.
First feather. Wow, the Barons is just claiming orc after orc. Holy shit.
Let me set up that thing. Second. Hardcore. Where do I set that up? Do you know?
Right click on the hardcore add-on marker in on your screen with the
Settings. There we go.
yeah, and settings, and then you set third one alert. You show death alerts. You should put that to faction wide.
Alerts. I don't see alerts. Let's see.
Just say interface options.
Yeah, I see interface options. See.
And hardcore, then just below it is say alerts, and then it shows show death log.
Yeah, I have show death log in the.
Yeah, and then to the right it should say death alerts.
Yeah. There
And then you set that to faction wide. Yeah.
Yeah. Still only 1 feather total.
Yep.
And we need 12 each.
Yep.
Classic. Thou
6
art
from
a hateful
each
bitch.
mob. Yep. 6 from each mob.
There we go, 1 more.
Hey, congratulations. I remember when Tam and I were leveling together on Kronos WoW Classic as well. Like, he got every quest objective as the first one. And he was just like sitting, this is horrible. I was like, I don't really give a shit. And he's like, why don't you care? Well, once you finish, I'm gonna get them all anyway. So like, I'm like, who gets them first doesn't really matter to me. It's not like you're abandoning me. And he just looked at me and he just went really quiet and said, yeah, no, you're not abandoning me. Fuck you. I was like, are you sure? I went, yeah, because I'm the only one fucking keeping you alive. It was like, yeah, okay, true.
Yeah.
He'd forgotten he was on a warrior in Classic as a prot warrior.
Oh lord.
Marking our territory here.
Yeah. Oh, Durotar.
How at level 11? How did he die? The steering column. Oh no, he was in the cave.
All right.
He was doing the RFC pre-quest.
Right. Yeah. My guess would have been on the fucking Kodos in the thunder lizards in the.
Oh yeah, first bronze feather. Woohoo!
That's probably the toughest quest I think in the entire Durotar, which is probably the guy with the Void Walker.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Yeah, and can get a bit dicey.
Hey, second. One of each now.
Nice. I have 4 bronze feathers.
Hey. Oh, I've almost got half a level just by doing this, so...
Yeah.
Like, Horde side is so much less populated than the Alliance side. Had this been Alliance side, we would have had, like, 50 people to contend with at this point.
Yeah, well, you'll notice that the Barons is like that.
Yeah.
The starting place for undeads was, I'm not exaggerating if I say like 15 times as populated as we have seen right now. Like it
Yeah,
was
okay.
probably 30 people in the starting area.
So, still less crowded than the Alliance starting, so...
Jesus Christ.
Like, Elven Forest is just nuts at peak time.
Yeah.
Like, you can barely walk a step without seeing, like, 50 other people.
Fucking hell.
I will say this, though. Generally, Alliance are really good at respecting queues, though.
Yeah, Hordes are not.
No, I've heard that. We had a single guy when I was waiting for the Defias messenger. I waited an hour to get to him, right?
Yeah.
I found another guy over here.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Mining node. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had one guy constantly trying to steal it, and it was hilarious because every time he tried, somebody would immediately try and block him so he couldn't get to it. And this guy who'd been there longer than I had, when I got there, the queue was like talking about him. He'd been there for like 2 hours trying to ninja from everyone. And the guy was still there when I was done, had waited an hour. So 3 hours of his life wasted. And all he would have had to do to get them off was just stand in the damn queue.
Yeah.
And he would have been done long before I got there. But because he didn't stand in the queue, everybody was just making sure he didn't get it. It wasn't even a mage with Fire Blast. Like, it was an actual priest. It was hilarious. He had no shot. Oh, chest.
Oh, nice. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. That would have been nice in the Warlock as well.
Level 7 in Mulgore.
Oh.
Come on, key people.
I think it might, like, we've been about to die a couple of times as well, you know.
Well, I mean,
Kinda.
we're playing a bit cocky because we were
Yeah.
2, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, bag, nice. I need
Yeah.
that.
Please. What did you leave there? A banana.
I didn't leave anything. Oh
Still
yeah,
up.
tough jerkies.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Are you gonna be around at all this weekend?
Yeah. Actually, most mornings and shit. Until 3
Okay.
o'clock, pretty much every day.
Good stuff.
I need to write my exam paper one of those days, but that's about it.
Is that no more than a day's work?
Not really. It's only 7 pages, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Plus, I already prepared most of it. I just need to send it out by Sunday, so. We gotten a single Asa feather yet?
Yeah, you have 1.
No, I ask if you have.
Oh yeah, 1.
Okay, yeah, I got 4 now.
But I have 6 bronze feathers. so-
Okay, sweet. So I need a bunch of those. Though. I'll need 4 of those.
Oh, 1 more, sir. Nice.
Hey, sweet. It's actually frustrating me a lot that we're running around here with all these herb nodes not being taken.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, 3 more. Gotten a lot of random crap already.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
I was so sure you were gonna ninja.
No, definitely not, man.
no, I mean for the trolls.
Oh no, like that was basically I would have taken it disenchanted it right in front of you.
Oh yeah. Just look me in the eye, mood, and disenchant.
Yeah. And I would have spammed the moo while disenchanting.
Yeah.
Please. Fuck you. Oh, I really need to reinstall my soundboard so I can like go mine again
Yeah.
on live on stream. Oh. Oh. Almost a whole level from these. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Called it.
I guess this is actually a pretty rough drop rate, honestly.
Yeah. I see a copper vein.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full.
Since like I don't like running for every single one of these, but since we have to be in each other's presence when doing this, I'm
Yeah.
gonna bother when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
go by.
You're just gonna go for every one of them, I understand. Like, I completely understand. I would probably do the same.
Then again, I think we're probably gonna be forced to do the like both of us running around in one area until we're both done, and then
Oh, yeah,
before
yeah,
we
yeah.
progress to the next area.
Definitely,
kind of thing.
definitely. I'm just gonna disenchant this carving knife of power. Ah, gave me essence. A strange that's fuck. I wanted essence.
Two more feathers and I'm done.
Hey, congratulations. I've gotten. Oh, I think I have one of. Oh, it just disappeared. Fuck, I didn't see that. I had one of the corpses was glinting from the Wind Fury
Oh.
Matriarchs. I probably had a feather lying there that I didn't actually get.
I think I have a feather here. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my last feather.
In
From
total
these,
of everything.
no, from these guys.
Oh,
The bronze one.
then we only need
Asa ones now, yeah. Here you go, have that.
let's head to the blue ones. There we are. Another one bites the guts.
Yeah. Not everybody can have a pocket healer. Not that the pocket healer always pays attention to what's going on around him.
No, but that's okay. That's what we have potions for, baby.
Yeah. I'm done.
Nice. Oh, wait. I'm done too. Shit.
You done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right in time for the next couple of morons.
Yep. Actually, should we run straight through here as well?
Yeah,
and
to our
go-
Achira.
Yeah, exactly.
Once we're done with our Achira, we can head down and we can head back here, hand in the quest, and then Hearthstone to the camp.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, just so you know, at level 20, you're going to get left behind slightly.
In damage or?
No, Ghost Wolf.
Oh, right.
Oh. What the hell? I don't remember those being there.
I do.
Okay.
Goblins in them.
Yeah.
For me, I got my Goblin Smasher.
Well, I always kind of suspected you would be one to smash the goblins. To only smash goblins.
Yes.
Kind of brave of the Venture Co. company to set up camp right next to the capital of the Torrens. Like,
You would think so, yeah.
Look, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, these are 2-ton cows, basically, you're setting up against. Like, one of them just comes out, looks at you, and then steps on you, and you go squish.
Yeah, so I can kill 5 of you with one swing of the hammers.
Yeah, like, Torrens were known for swinging massive carved wooden logs at people during the Third War. What would you, as a fucking little goblin, do against them? Like, just like goblin stew for dinner. I don't even remember what is it we're looking for.
No, I might have to read a little bit. What's
On
do we have
Kodo.
one
It's a
already?
Kodo. Looking for a Kodo that patrols around here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 48.
Shit,
Ah, that's gotta hurt.
that's painful. That's fucking.
Still think Goose's fucking death on his warlock at 60 is fucking funny.
Yeah.
Infernal Rune.
Yep.
Like, have you actually seen some of the clips where people run up to him on his new characters on max level warlocks just to life tab and press demonic runes to die and lose to one to die in heroic? I find that effing hilarious.
No, wait, they're like actual level 60 hardcore characters.
Yep.
Up to it.
Yep,
Oh my
warlocks running up and life tapping,
Oh my
and then
God.
demonic runes just to remind him of how he lost his character. I find it hilarious.
That is brutal.
And he's like, no, please, fuck, stop it, no, not again. I'm just like, yes,
Yeah.
let the anger flow through you.
Do we get anything nice from this? But like, we get a pair of leather pants,
Yeah.
ones. But I'm starting to wonder if it's worth.
Looking for it.
Yeah, we'll do one round for sure. But,
Yeah.
I think if we spend 30 minutes,
Oh,
trying
no.
to get the leather
Definitely not.
pants, might be.
Definitely not. Like, they're good. The pants are really good for me, though.
Yeah, they're nice for me as well. But
For agility, that's really, really fucking useful. But that's about it. Useful. Like it's not a. These are mandatory.
No, exactly.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There he is.
Is it? I pulled a little shitter here.
Alright, here we go. Dodged my fucking rend. What a cunt.
Yeah, he actually. Ow, he hurts.
There we go. Nice one.
Yep, relatively quick. That would have been nice to get the Demon Scarred Cloak, but like I haven't really seen Ghost Howl around here.
No.
I think it's quicker to just run right and go for the... Oh, level 10. I'm death. Well, you're dead. Oh, Gassos killed him. Oh, we have to do those quests too, don't we?
Which quests?
For the Ragefire Crash and Burning Shadows and shit.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's easy.
Yeah. Just into that elite cave though.
Wait for the Rage Fire Chest?
Yeah, you have to go into the cave to the east of...
It's not an elite cave.
It's not an elite cave? Okay.
No, it's just normal mobs.
Thought that was an elite cave.
Just
Oh,
normal.
well then I'm not worried at all. I'm a fucking Tauren. Moo motherfucker.
Exactly.
Actually really like the soundtrack here.
Yeah.
The drums and stuff like that's actually really good.
And it's super low key.
Yeah.
Super. If it would have been any more upbeat at all, it would have just been annoying since you have to spend so much time here. But this is just perfect ambient.
Ooh. The warrior who just died, his last was one caster DPS for Wailing Caverns, and then he dies in Wailing Caverns to Verdun the Ever Living. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
Greetings, traveler. Maybe
You know what really sucks for you in a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sucks for you. Once we get to the Barrens, doing Coal of Fire, my last quest.
Yeah, is it a totem quest or?
Yeah, Fire Totem.
Well, I mean, we don't have to be at the same place in the Barrens necessarily either. So I could go, getting mining or something.
Yeah, probably.
We Tauren have always held a great respect for the work.
Hey, achievement!
Oh, achievements. Yeah, shit.
Alright, here you go.
Oh, cheers. And let's see, do I have any eggs or the meat or anything? No, I do not. Yeah,
You don't have any linen either?
I do have linen.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Gonna come in handy. Folded linen cloth.
Right now, I need to sell as much as I can as well, so I can buy spells and gun mastery.
Yeah, we should probably buy the spells at the camp.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
You can't really use the light feathers for anything, can you?
No.
Remember to hand in this quest.
Second. Do I need? No.
Wow, they're dying, dropping like flies.
What brings you here?
Ding.
Congrats.
Thanks.
How may I aid you? Be careful.
It
I'm
doesn't say that.
I'm gonna go get that essence so I can get my enchanting rod.
Right.
Because fuck if I'm gonna wait until I can get that. Then you can get some more health. Then you can do 5 more health.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Sell that. I will sell. What else can I sell? I need
Looking for
50
something
more
special?
copper.
Ancestors watch over you.
Can probably make a deal.
No, I got it.
There you go. Oh, level 6 warlock. Dude, that's too early to die.
Yeah.
Why did you die? What did you die to? Tyrus full farmer. Oh.
I feel like 80% of all the deaths are because people really don't respect at all that they're playing hardcore.
No, I think so too.
How?
Yeah, I don't really need flame tongue totem, honestly.
Winds
Ooh, did you fall off the elevator? No. No. There's the warrior who died in Stone Talon. Did you fall off the elevator? No. Apparently not. Alright, let me know when you're ready to half.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Just buying guns. Go. Alright, you ready to
Oh,
hearth?
yeah. 3, 2, 1. Wow, we should just go. They're looking for 1 healer and 1 tank for Wailing Caverns hardcore. Let's go.
We're too low level. We're not allowed.
Yeah.
Even through the rules, man. Actually,
No,
the rules don't state
they say
low.
max level, yeah.
Yeah, just max.
Yeah.
See.
I've been Gold.
I think I'm gonna have to call it here tonight, though.
Yeah, honestly, so am I.
But you know, always leave yourself wanting more.
Yes. By the way, walk over your braces.
Sorry?
Walk over your braces.
How may I
My
aid you?
braces. Oh, you can already, baby.
Yeah, 5 health. Woohoo.
Yeah, for these. Oh shit. 3. These.
Yes.
Oh baby. Oh
What an
baby.
upgrade. What an upgrade, huh?
Well, imagine if it saves my lives.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Alright. let's log out.
Yeah.
Thanks for the session, man.
Yeah, same, dude.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll be home tomorrow somewhere around 5-ish or so. So if you're
Okay.
around...
No, tomorrow I'm not going to be around. I've got
Oh,
friends coming over, but like Sunday, Saturday, I'll be around. I'll spend tomorrow writing then, and I'll have time to play during
yeah,
the weekend.
that sounds good.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. See you, man.
Good night, dude.
Right. Yeah, so that's going to be it for tonight. You can just, we're going to stay here on the logout screen or the character screen for a little bit. You can watch along. Actually, I could show you the demo V2, how far we've gotten on them, but there's nothing really to show. I'll show Chris that when I stream again and do some on that, so you can see that. But other than